Most beginners buy breakouts, and often that is the worst place to enter. In this video, I will show you the entry point pro traders actually use step by step. Now the time has come to take a look at two concepts you can't do without as a swing trader. You need to understand these two concepts. And the concepts I'm talking about is pullbacks and breakouts. And I actually called this slide why I prefer pullbacks over breakouts, but both of these concepts can definitely be used. So I don't want to say that you can only use pullbacks, because both of these concepts can be, profitable and make you lots of money. But especially for beginners, I think that pullbacks is the better option most of the time, and I will talk about why. But first of all, let's take a look at what a breakout and a pullback is. So first of all, a pullback is the move that goes against the direction of a trend. So remember, when we have a trend, we have the pullback is, for example, right here. And right here, we also have a pullback. And the reason for this is that this is the move this is the counter trend move. Or in other words, the move that goes against the overall direction of the trend, which in this case is up. While a breakout, what is a breakout? Well, a breakout is simply when we break an important resistance level. So if we think about this trend right here, if we zoom in to this part right here, let's say that this right here is maybe the daily time frame. If we zoom into it, it might look like something like this if we zoom in. And the breakout is the moment, basically the moment where we break. For example, it could be this resistance right here or this resistance right here. And buying pullbacks and breakouts are two of the main ways to enter a trade. So you can, for example, try to enter at the very low of the pullback. This is usually one of the best entries you can get, because you are trading in the same direction as the trend, but you are also trying to catch the very low. While if you enter on a breakout, you usually enter here when the price breaks the resistance. So in this case, if this right here is resistance, the entry would be somewhere around here. So these are two super common entry points. And as I said, both of these methods can be super profitable. But the reason I prefer pullbacks for most beginners is, as you can see right here, breakouts basically means buying near, or I wouldn't say near, but it's closer to the top of the move. Which basically forces, or at least in many times forces, a wider stop or a worse risk to reward. And once again, these are two concepts. If you don't know about them, don't worry, I will clarify that later. But in general, I hope you can see on the image right here that in general, the entry here comes later. It comes closer to the top of the impulse move, right? While if we are talking about pullbacks, it basically means buying more closer to the low of the dip and buying during the dip inside an uptrend and closer to support. And here, this doesn't always have to be true, but in many cases, a pullback, you will be able to have a sort of tighter stop, a better risk to reward, and you might even in general have better expected value. But this is a little bit outside the scope of this course. But as I said, I have tons of videos here on the channel, so I highly recommend checking them out if you want to go more advanced. Another positive thing about pullbacks, especially for beginners, is that every strong trend has multiple pullbacks. So you will get multiple chances to trade. So if you have found a strong, for example, uptrend, you will have multiple chances to trade. And yeah, that is another thing I recommend for beginners, is that you should focus on uptrends. Yes, you can make money in downtrends as well. That is what is called shorting the market or going short. But it's usually harder to get into a short position. It can cost a little bit more, and in general, it can be more tricky. So for most beginners, I do recommend to focus on simple uptrends. And here, just to make the example of the difference between pullbacks and breakouts very clear, I want to real quick here just jump back into TradingView and take a look at just a super simple example of the difference between a pullback and a breakout trade. So for example, right here, You can see that we had the beginning of an uptrend, right? We have an impulsive move, pullback, we have an impulsive move, and a pullback. So we have higher highs and higher lows. And in this pullback, so if you take a look at this pullback, kind of looks something like this, right? If you focus on buying the actual pullback, a perfect entry would be somewhere around here. You're trying to buy the support, right? Remember, a support is an area where the price tends to bounce. So maybe this right here would be your entry point. While if you focus on a breakout trade, first of all, for many reasons, these candles right here was not really a breakout. In order to see a strong breakout, we want the price to really push above the resistance. And a perfect example of a breakout we actually saw right here. You can see we saw a massive green candle, and we actually also saw, you can see this area right here is what we call a gap, and it indicates lots of strength. You can also look down to the volume here and see that you know, when we have lots of volume and we see a breakout, this makes the move even stronger, because you can think about volume as how many buyers are supporting the move. So for many reasons, this was actually a super good breakout. But as you can see, if you entered on this breakout, the most common way to enter is to enter when the candle closes, so enter up here. If you enter on this breakout, you can see that your entry would be so much higher compared to the pullback entry. And this is one of the reasons I talked about earlier. When we enter on breakouts, yes, we can usually get, you know, we are really, you know, confirming the strength and that the bulls are in control. But the entry point, the distance between these two entry points is you know, a lot, right? And that is what I said, that entries in the actual pullback often offers a more attractive risk to reward. But right, so now I want to show you guys the most important chart patterns. This video was just a very short clip from our full swing trading course right here on YouTube. To watch the full course, all you need to do is to click or tap on the screen right here. I hope to see you all over there very soon.